But this is a lovely gig, I have to say. This is a nice gig. I like doing Jeff's gigs, especially. There's always great lads you can spend the night with. They're always good atmosphere. Irish as well, our headliner. We did a gig together recently in Portsmouth. Now, whenever Jeff texts you, like gives you a date, what time and stuff like that, I always text back and say, yeah, no worries, I'll come down. One of these texts, he texts me saying, just to let you know, Joe, it's a military audience. I said, you've never mentioned military audience before. What does that mean? I got started panicking, thinking, are we doing it for the Marines? He went, no, it's not the Marines. I said, is it the Army? Because them lads can be reckless. You know what I mean? Like rugby lads on steroids. Said, no, it's not the Army. Calm down. Who is it then? The Navy. Phew. Do you know what I mean? Because my knowledge of the Navy before this gig was essentially a few good men mixed with the village people. Yeah. And that joke of 99 straight lads go down on a submarine and you get 49 couples come back up with one ugly bastard who didn't make it. That was my knowledge, yeah? Ignorant of everything to do with the Navy. So you sign up to this gig anyway. A week before, they're doing background checks on you and you've got to give your car details. It's quite intimidating for it's essentially a night telling dick jokes, yeah? I get to the complex, alright? Irish, who's in the Navy, is quite higher up. He's very modest about his standing in the Navy. He's a legit top brass geezer, alright? His advice was, when you get to the complex, all I ask of you, Joe, bring your ID, okay? All right, so I turn up to the complex. I forgot my ID, obviously, because I'm an idiot. I have to have a half-an-hour interview, a photograph, a visa pass, and Irish had to bail me out to even get me onto the complex. I've never seen a man so funny switch to be so frightening. I was genuinely petrified. With that Belfast accent as well. Shit myself, okay? Get to the complex, okay? It's mahogany everywhere, spotless. Brass, it's like a 5-star hotel. I'm thinking, oh, I'm alright now. So I say to Irish, I'm just going to go for a wee, I'm a bit nervous. He went, if you go into the toilet, you have to have someone with you, like an escort. I went, okay, mate. He's like, no, really? So now I'm down to the toilet with this geezer stood 2 yards behind me. I'm panicking, thinking, what, is he going to help me shake in a minute or what? Now I've got to wash my hands as well because he's there, which I do anyway. I come out of the bathroom, sweating my nerves. I go to the bar. Didn't realise it's like a military bar. I thought it was just like normal punters and stuff like that. So I thought I'll have a chit chat. Stood next to this bloke who's 6'6" tall by 6 foot wide. He had the dimensions of an American fridge freezer. You know, I said as much to him. I said, you look like a Wish version of John Cena, you. Do kids climb up you at the weekend for practice or what? I feel this hand on my shoulder pull me back. It's Irish. He said, you do realise that guy is the Vice Commodore of the Marines? I said, is he? I know personally that guy has killed at least 40 people on 2 different tours for the Navy. Has he? Right, now I'm sweating with nerves, okay? Go into this room, there's no space anywhere apart from the front row where the admirals sat. Now, he's a high up in the Navy. He goes, the King, Secretary of Defence, Rear Admiral, and then about 25 other ranks. It's confusing, all right? So he's top brass. I'm thinking, Lola! Yeah. Then he stands up, clicks his fingers like the fairy godmother out of Cinderella. 4 huge dudes stand up in unison, walk to the front row and sit next to him. I'm thinking, oh my God, that is power. That is power. Now I'm panicking. I'm said to Irish, are you sure you want me to take the nick out of these people? I was expecting like 18 to 21-year-old new recruits. We've got the top brass in here. There's nobody under the age of 30. I'm panicking. He went, you'll be fine, Joe. I said, that's easy for you to say. They think you're funny and they like you. Do you know what I mean? So we get up there, anyway, start telling me jokes, things like that. It's going okay. And then I'm genuinely worried about one question. I said, I don't know how to address people in the Navy, you know, and how does the ranking system work, you know? How do you work your way up the ladder, for example? Is it based on merit or is it more of a sleep your way to the top Harvey Weinstein kind of deal? Admiral, do you want to tell us how you did it, mate? You know what I mean? He laughed, everybody else laughed. I saw the horror on Jeff's face as he realised what I just said. I said, listen, I ran that joke past Irish earlier just to check. And he went, just to be clear, you're going to call the Admiral of the Navy in front of everyone gay, are you? I went, no, I'm not going to call him gay. No, I'm going to call him a rapist. The fear. I couldn't look at him. I was so scared. I couldn't look at him. I went, listen, he's just a normal bloke to me. I don't know any different, you know. He wipes his arse, puts his trousers on, the same as I do every day. We're probably never going to cross paths ever again. unless they get conscripted, in which case I apologise in advance. Your Honour, I curtsied. Okay, so this gig's going better than that one. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.